Grayson, what do you think of your performance this weekend? Just how you did overall?
I mean, I feel like I did pretty good. I mean, I just tried to execute whatever Coach Angier called and had trust in the coaching staff for what they had on their scouting reports for the hitters.
You were out there a few innings. Were you expecting to kind of go in a long relief role there?
Um, yes and no. I mean, I knew going in kind of early after Grabman, I knew I was going to have to try and eat up a couple innings to help the other guys out, and I just did the best I could.
Is there a different mentality that goes into that for you instead of just coming in like in a lefty-lefty scenario?
No, I prepare the same way regardless of how many innings I pitch, whoever I'm going to face. I'm still going to prepare the same way and just do what I can.
Waz was really complimentary of Billy Boyer, Washington's hitting coach, this past weekend and today. Just what did Washington do to do so well against you guys as a whole staff?
I mean, they hit good pitches. I mean, every pitcher, looking back at the film, everyone made good pitches, but they know how to hit, and they hit well pitches, and good offense beats good defense.
How difficult is that though, as a pitcher, where you're hitting your spot, you're making the right call, your correct sequence, but they're still going through and hitting it?
I mean, it can definitely get frustrating, but I mean, you have to know you're going to give up hits here and there. You can't be perfect all the time, and just kind of going there with that mentality that you're going to give up a hit every once in a while. It helps a lot.
What's it like coming in with inherited runners? Like that's a difficult thing when you're a bullpen guy. What's your mentality with inherited runners?
Honestly, just trying to pick the guy up in front of you. I mean, I've been in a situation where I leave inherited runners on for the guy behind me, and when they pick me up, it's a really great feeling. So I just want to try and help the guy out who I came in for and help him out the best I can.
As a true freshman, you've become one of the more reliable arms out of the pen. Just what does that mean to you and your confidence moving forward?
It definitely helps a lot. It helps too that it shows that the coaching staff has trusted me to put me in situations like that, and really just go out there and execute what I can and prepare the best I can.
You've had some pretty good strikeout numbers too. What do you kind of attribute to your ability to miss bats?
I mean, the coaches have always told me that I have a very good fastball. So, I mean, kind of just trusting what they call and just throwing it.
What makes it a very good fastball? Spin rate? Is it just?
I'm not really sure what all the numbers mean, but Brett Thomas tells me I have a high IVB, which I guess means I have a lot of ride on my fastball, and so I just kind of go off what they tell me and trust them.
So you're not a huge analytics guy? Like that's not something that drives your philosophies?
No, I don't really understand the numbers. I know BT and Coach Angier understand that stuff, so I leave it to them and trust what they say.
Is there a guy on staff who's a big analytics guy who always wants to care about his numbers, always looks at them?
I don't really know. I mean, every guy's kind of different. Every guy has their own quirks and stuff, so we all kind of just do our thing.
Well, since you guys haven't had a practice yet, but just in general, I asked the same thing to Colby. Just the vibe of the clubhouse. What does it feel like? How are you guys after this Washington sweep?
We were definitely a little down after Sunday, but I think coming into this week, knowing, we still have a lot left to prove, and we know what we're capable of, and really just enjoying the time we have left with each other. Because we only have 5 guaranteed games left, so we're just trying to enjoy that. And we got legacy players here that I'm playing with, so I'm just grateful to be around them and just enjoy the time I have left with them.
Big picture, what do you want to work on? Like, what's the next evolution in your career?
Honestly, I don't really know. I haven't really thought that far yet. I'm just trying to enjoy this last bit, and then once summer comes around, I'll talk with Daryl and Coach Angier and Waz and see what they think would be best for me and go from there.